So, 10 years ago, the rail penetration in our car dispatches from the factory to dealers or factory to export ports was about 5% in 2014-15. As you rightly said, we've been able to increase it to about 24.5% last year, which translates to about 5.2 lakh car dispatches last year. We want to keep increasing it further, and by 2030, we are hoping that 35% of our dispatches will be through rail transport. So the first mile and the last mile connectivity was missing, and this railway siding bridges that gap. What we used to do was, from the factory, put the cars on a trailer, from the trailer go to some railway station, which was just only a few kilometers away, and then transport that to large distances all over India. So while a large part of the distance was still covered by rail, but this multiple handling had its own inefficiencies and suboptimality. So what we have done is plug this first mile connectivity issue, and now the railway, the train, the rake comes straight into our plant, as we can see, and from the assembly line the car is driven straight into the rake. From the rake it goes to, let's say for export, the ship or a hub. So the first mile connectivity is taken care of. It can go to about 17 hubs in the country, and from there we can connect to about 380 cities. So this is part of a larger project. There is a Haryana orbital rail corridor which runs from Sonipat to Manesar to Palwal, and that is a 126 kilometer line that is in process of development. A railway station at Patli and Manesar already exists. So what we have done is brought the line from Patli to Manesar to inside our plant. So Patli to Manesar is about 5.2 kilometer. From Manesar to our factory gate is about 1.2 kilometers. Inside the factory gate, we have 5 lines, that is about 8.2 kilometer totally electrified length. The total investment for HORCL will be about 12,000 crores, and our investment as part of 13% equity in HORCL plus our dedicated investment for inside our plant, they add up to 452 crores. Our primary objective is to have capacity for transportation. That's a bread and butter. Even before we come to cost, we need that capacity to transport. So while we have about 1 million capability to produce cars within the Manesar factory, the logistical capacity, if we had done by road, was not that much. So the prime need is capacity. Of course, it is viable. There's a small amount of savings, but savings is not our prime objective. Our prime objective is sustainable and scalable capacity for logistics with good quality.